Hello everyone, my name is Pooja Ranawat and I secured an All India rank 258 in this year's Civil Services examination. I'd like to mention this was my 5th attempt, and previous 4 attempts I was not able to qualify prelims. So I think I would be better placed to tell you all the things that you must not be doing in this phase of preparation, which might deter you from cracking the exam in the first go. So one of the important things that I did not start with in the beginning was to have a clear-cut strategy. So I had a lot of book list decided for me. I had lot of material that I had accumulated, and in the process I made some mistakes. One of the first being insufficient revision. I read a lot of books, but I did not follow it up with revision. Second was to not make written notes of the material that I was reading. So in the process I started accumulating a lot of material, and towards the day of the exam I could not revise it all. Third was, for prelims especially, to not solve enough number of question papers, and even if I did, it was not that I revised all those question papers. So it always happened that on the day of the exam, though I knew that I have read a particular part, I was not able to solve it because I was not clear about the concept. So when you are preparing for the prelims exam, I think one thing you can really focus on is concept building and clarity about that concept. One of the other mistakes that I tended to make was to not be very decided beforehand about the number of questions that need to be attempted in the exam. In my first attempt I solved around 65 to 70 questions, and I think that is exactly the place where I lost the bus, because you need to have an adequate number of questions that you attempt, which puts you in the race. So I think I would place that number at around 85 to 95 questions that we all must be solving. Besides all of this, I think practicing only that what you need to do on the day of the exam is very important. The one thing that differentiates my previous attempts from this year's attempt was that when I had to do prelims, I tried solving questions the MCQ type. If it was mains, I focused extensively on answer writing. So I think one mistake that I made in the previous attempts was to not solve, but rather I kept reading a lot of material. Another mistake that I made, which I would like everyone to guard against, is for completion of books. मेरा लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ के हो गया है या मेरा GC लियोंग पढ़ के हो गया है. I started off with that attitude, and I think that is not what is required, but a total exam focused approach, where you know that these are the areas that are important from UPSC paper point of view. This is the weightage given to certain areas, and we have to focus on reading and studying only those areas. So that was one major learning for me, that whenever you are reading any material, be it newspapers, be it your study books, be it any tests that you are solving, try and see if all that material comes together with your UPSC previous year's questions. Another thing that we need to keep in mind would be to focus on the syllabus. For prelims, the syllabus more or less is general, but for mains we have 4 papers, and my this year's strategy was to know the syllabus by heart, to establish interlinkages between the papers and prepare my material accordingly. So coming back to the mistakes or the strategy part of it, I think for prelims, solving maximum number of questions is the only thing that works. This year I solved around 110 question papers, and I not only solved them, but I revised them, re-revised them, and also made short micro notes of the concepts that I feel were important. So a list of topics that were important according to me through UPSC papers analysis. That was one thing. And second, I would usually mark the areas which I tend to make mistakes with an R. So these are the areas that we need to focus upon before we give the next attempt if one is not able to qualify prelims in the first go. Second, I think for mains, my entire strategy was about solving as many question papers as I could, writing a lot, writing on each and every area a lot. if it was for me, science and tech was an important but difficult area. So I tried writing those questions from the UPSC previous year's papers. At the same time, one important thing is don't fear evaluation. बहुत सी बार जब हम प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं एंड स्पेशली फॉर मेंस वी ऑलवेज हेजिटेट कि पेपर कल लिखना है, अगर टेस्ट का डेट डिसाइडेड है 19th है, सो टिल 18th वीड बी लाइक येस आई विल गिव द पेपर, बट ऑन 19th इट इज़ लाइक अब पेपर नहीं देना है, प्रिपरेशन नहीं हुई है, क्या लिखेंगे, कम मार्क्स आएंगे. आई थिंक ये सब साइड में रख के द बेस्ट थिंग वुड बी कि आप जाके पेपर लिखो, आपको जितना आता है आप उतना लिखो, एंड वंस योर पेपर इज इवेल्युएटेड, वन यू विल हैव क्लैरिटी of you know where you stand. Second, through the evaluation you will get to know which are the areas you were missing out. And third, reading the solution of that test paper, you will understand what are the important areas to read. So you will not spend your time reading another 200 pages book on that one topic. Another thing that I learned for mains preparation was whenever we have questions of around 10 marks or 12 marks, we tend to create around 4 to 5 pages of material just for that one question. Rather than doing that, I think while reading, while solving, while going through any material, remember that your knowledge on a particular topic can be limited to around 200-250 words. And those are the only points you have to replicate in the paper. So rather than accumulating and collecting lot of material on one particular topic, reading from different sources and making that book really scholarly, the best way is एग्जाम में जितना रिक्वायर्ड है उतने पॉइंट्स आप कलेक्ट करो और बस उसको आपको पुट अप करना है. सो रादर देन the art of accumulating, the art of replicating in the paper becomes important. After mains, another point that I remember and really helped me is, I'd like to put it as small is beautiful. The less material you have, the more clear-headed you are and the better able to reproduce you are. So once you know that this is the material I have, you can revise it, you can innovate in those answers, you can better put up quotes in those answers. और इसका एक बहुत important benefit ये है कि एग्जाम में आप टाइम वेस्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं. If you have read a lot of material, so when you see the question in the exam, you will tend to write a lot कि ये भी point है, ये भी point है, ये भी point याद आ रहा है. But अगर आपने एक topic पे सिर्फ around 200 words पढ़े हैं, तो you will remember only those points and it will be easier for you to put down those points on paper then. So I think this strategy of restricting your material, not going for many sources and being in touch with the kind of questions that are asked is extremely important for mains. And coming to the optional part of it, my optional was political science, and here I tried to have micro notes of my of the material that was required for optional, and again I used the same strategy कि material restrict करना है. One or around 100 pages file for the entire optional, and you have all the points given there. You have the previous year's questions that were asked in UPSC, and your mind is clear कि ये question है तो इसमें ये thinker लिखना है, ये question है तो इसमें ये quote से start करना है. So what I'm trying to say out of this is not to be rigid in your approach, but to be very clear about what are the concepts that need to be mentioned in this particular area of the questions. Okay. So again, restricting material, having your own innovative thoughts, and for essay, I would say you can practice writing a lot of essays. I myself, I always liked writing because mainly because I was from the humanities background, I was even very comfortable with it. So practice writing on many different areas. Identify कि आपका strong point कौन सा है. आप फिलोसफिकल एसेज बेटर लिखते हैं या जीएस बेस्ड एसेज, स्वच्छ भारत अभियान है, विमेन एम्पावरमेंट है, दीज आर योर कोर नीश एरियाज, और योर एरियाज लाइक एनवायरनमेंट है या साइंस एंड टेक बेस्ड है. आइडेंटिफाई योर स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स, स्ट्रेंथन योर स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स मोर, और जो वीक पॉइंट्स है उस पर कुछ बेसिक डेटा कलेक्ट करके रखो. फैक्ट्स, स्टैटिस्टिक्स, एक दो कोट्स आपके माइंड में रेडी होने चाहिए ताकि वाइल राइटिंग द पेपर यू आर नॉट वेस्टिंग टाइम इन थिंकिंग. Attempting the paper out and out is equally important than writing the paper. So I think that is one thing you would do well to keep in mind. Another important thing is always keep your preparation in line with what UPSC has been asking. My previous attempts, usually I was tempted to go in for reading different sources, different types of questions, but I never really analyzed what is the weightage to one particular area. So before you start with any kind of writing, analyze which are the areas which are high, which are asked again and again with lot of frequency, and which are the areas which are seldom asked. Again, in this entire preparation, focus on what you have already done and revise that, rather than focusing on what has not been done by you. Usually when we are in a group and studying, so the main topic that comes up is मेरा ये part नहीं हुआ है, culture पढ़ के नहीं हुआ है, science and tech में क्या करेंगे. So rather than focusing on what you haven't done, focus on what you have done, strengthen that. Along with this, an important thing would be अपना original approach maintained रखो. One important learning for me in this process was go for inspiration and not imitation. Once you start emulating or imitating other strategies, you lose your own sense of writing, your own sense of originality and your own innovative thinking. And I think this is a very critical element that differentiates our papers from others' papers. So make it a point that while you are there in this preparation and you have your strategy and you're interacting with a group, you have a peer group, you have a study group, remember that your preparation or your points are different and you are able to be original in your answers rather than write something that you have learned from other sources. So I think that was about mains preparation. For interview, simply self-reflection and creating an approach that reflects a more people-centered approach which has certain values that are essential of civil services is essential. And coming to the part जहाँ पे you feel that ये attempt नहीं हुआ है, next attempt देना है. So of course I also went through that period of uncertainty, that doubt, and because I was not able to clarify the first step, clear the first step, I always felt that am I even meant for this this profession or this vocation altogether. But when I look back, I realize that one thing was always constant. That was my sense of why I want to do this. I think when you are feeling low or going through a low phase, one of the best things to do is to reflect on that purpose which brought you here, which anchors you to the process, and why you feel so deeply about this process. What is it that attracts you to civil services? And I think that is the best sustaining factor for so many years. Another mistake not be committing is, even if we are failing or not being qualified in one attempt, always analyze extensively of what went wrong. Only giving attempts one after the other won't help till you do not have a very adequate strategy and you combine it with consistency and discipline. One of the important things that I changed in this attempt was that I was very consistent in my preparation. All your distractions, all your temptations, all the opportunities that come your way have to be kept aside at one point. ये करना है, बस करना है, एक single minded focus से I think you should be approaching your preparation, and once you have that purpose in mind, plan effectively, and the last thing that you remember is ruthless implementation. You cannot be easy on yourself for implementation. This process is long, this process requires a lot of you. This process is multi-diverse, so you're constantly dealing with new areas, you have a lot of pressure to perform, and you have time constraint. So in all of this, one of the keys is ruthless implementation. Once you are able to implement that which you plan, I think your process becomes way more easier. I think that's about it. Thank you so much.